you doing?
Doing well. How you doing?
You doing okay?
Good.
I see you got some new stuff in the background.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I hung up my shirts.
That's cool.
Yeah. Hey John, how are you?
He just got his camera turned off again. His camera he's on his phone. So.
All good.
Unmute. Unmute. Yes. Unmute.
Okay, thank you. Uh,
All right. Let's see. I don't need that. I'm just making some changes here. I'm just bringing people in. You're gonna have to hold your breath, John.
what's the matter? Oh,
You're gonna have to hold your breath.
Yeah. All right.
I still hear an echo.
Close the door, Rich.
My door is closed.
Okay. There, I'm in Hoboken.
Oh, nice. Yeah, if you have headphones, that's the best way. If you can put headphones and plug them in, little earbuds are always really good because that keeps all the sound
Earbuds.
out.
Hold on. Let me go get those.
These are the only headphones I have.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's not bad. But those might be, yeah, those can get a little hot.
Is that
Ah,
I don't hear an echo
Oh.
really anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the bedroom. Okay. All right.
I can't what?
Can you hear us?
I can't
Test
hear.
1 2. Test 1 2.
With this I can't hear for some reason now with these.
Hmm.
Something messed up with this. Something's gonna be weird. Things like to be weird. I'm trying to see if I have earbuds anywhere. I do not.
We're gonna get started here in just a little bit. Just waiting on some people trying to come in.
How many people are in this anyway?
Oh, thanks. Well, you never know. Might be just us. Might have. We had, I think, 10 last week. We got more people coming in now.
It just became 8, so
Great.
what?
There we go.
Do you hear any feedback there?
Do I have what?
Feedback. Do you hear any feedback?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do have feedback.
Oh, you can still hear me. I'm still too close. I got my earpods in there.
How about you go into another room or something, somewhere further? Try to go a little further.
Yeah, put your headsets on.
I can't hear anyone with them on. The sound doesn't work with them on.
Oh.
And John, your microphone seems a little fuzzy.
oh, muffed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very echoey right now.
I'm very actually.
Whenever you speak, I hear an echo.
Okay.
Hmm. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Anthony. How's it going?
Welcome. Going well. Just waiting on Marilyn. She's trying to join.
And trying to figure out the mic situation.
Yeah. Close all that.
I've been doing this on my computer, but
Oh,
it's
you're a
not-
muffled disaster. Jeez. You're very, like, muffly.
me.
Yes, you.
Okay.
You're very muffled.
Yeah, I can't tell who you're talking to, me or Anthony.
Go switch, leave and go onto your computer because it's, yeah.
All right, we're gonna get started here in a little bit. I'm just waiting on the stragglers, but we're not gonna wait too long because I don't want to punish anyone for being on time. And also want to make sure that John can get his stuff working. Technology,
Yeah.
you know. It used to be just the light board we had to worry about. Now everyone has their own light board.
Right. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Kick you off, I don't know.
Even one of those is enough of a nightmare.
I don't know what kicked you off.
Hey, John. Oh, yeah, we don't have you on here now. If you want to sign another computer, you guys can hang out on the same screen, possibly.
He got kicked, his internet kicked him off.
Oh.
Go on your computer.
Alright,
It works better.
Richie, I just said it's not responding. So I hit the launch and it's, you know.
Hmm.
Come here. Just come over here. Get a chair and just,
Okay, you want me to work from here?
yeah, go get that go get the chair.
You guys can take turns. It's like
sit on
it's like a 2-player game, right?
sit on
You can play split screen.
Yeah, sure.
because your internet went wonko. Come on.
Alright. No, I thought it would be better. Yeah, and,
Well, your internet didn't launch you to do that, so come on.
okay.
All
No,
right.
You're not seen. Come on this side. No, you're not. You're not.
I know that. Well, why? That's why I was trying to put 2 screens together. You know, have us work in different rooms because you know.
All good. All right. So how's everybody doing? We good? Anyone got anything to report? Any good news? Anything they want to share before we start? Anything going on?
You're in here.
Nah, it's pretty boring in my life.
We're all just here. All right.
Oh
It
wait,
was
you're
a super
coming
hot
back.
day
I'm
today.
back.
Yeah, it was.
Was it hot? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I went on a run. I almost passed out. I thought I was having a heat stroke.
Figure out
Oh wow. Yeah, like in the middle of the day down here it was hot.
Yeah,
Where are
really
you,
bad.
Ricky? You're in
Yeah,
Florida?
I'm in Del Rey.
Oh, you are.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Nice.
nice.
I'm actually, me and my girlfriend are originally New Yorkers, but we've been kind of working from home down here the past, I guess, like 6 weeks.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
You guys
you got
all,
kicked off
you guys are all local, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm off of Homewood.
Homewood, okay.
I'm between Linton and Atlantic, so I'm like right here.
Okay, yeah. We're right by Death or Glory. That
Oh
place.
yeah.
You know that? Yeah. So we're like right down the street from there. So we've just been exploring like all over recently.
Oh nice. That's such a great area.
Yeah, it's awesome. We don't want to leave, honestly.
Yeah. Delray's just fun. It's a nice
It's amazing.
little. Cool. All right. Well, let's jump in. Let's do some improv, and then we'll just.
Daddy, you keep getting kicked off of this. So.
Yeah, John, when you come back, and then let me try and get Marilyn in here too. Well, let me go through my spiel, and then we'll get started, and we'll just do some improv. First of all, thank you guys for being here. It's the Monday Night Drop-In. It's completely free. I'm doing it for an hour every Monday. And I'm going to go through my list. My name is Anthony Francis. I'm the artistic director and founder of Improv U in Delray Beach, Florida. I'm an improv teacher and performer, and I do improv workshops for companies and nonprofits, but you guys already know this. But I'm saying this for the people online because this is live streamed right now. So it is recorded and it is live. What we do in this room here is live. What we do when you go into the private rooms and you're doing improv with another person, that's not live. So you're not on camera, you're not live when you do that. That's just for the 2 of you or 3 of you, whoever we put in a room together to work on stuff together. All right?
Turn the volume up because you know why? If I turn the volume up, it'll go.
Oh yeah, we'll get.
Okay. Can you see it?
You
Can
can
you see
see
both
the
of us?
half.
Hello.
Of your,
Yes,
Hi.
you look good. You look good.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of going through the ground rules, kind of what to expect. So in this class, we're going to focus on agreement, support, openness to sharing ideas, actions and characters, and any other technique that I feel can help you just be a stronger improviser. What to expect. We'll do warm-ups and some group exercises in this room together, depending on the size. Today we got a smaller group, so I got some fun stuff planned. And we're going to share ideas, actions, characters, and all that. I'll explain and demonstrate before each exercise, and if you have any questions, please raise your Zoom hand, or you can raise your real hand, and I'll call on you. And please just keep your mic muted in this room unless you're asking a question or we're doing something together. If you're here just to watch for tonight, I kindly ask that you watch from the live stream link. You can go to our Facebook page. It's Yes and You, and that's live streaming all this. This class is always going to be live streamed. It's going to be online in perpetuity, so you can check it out. And only the stuff that we do in this main room is going to be recorded there. Please be kind and respectful to each other as we work together to play and have fun. Please do not remove any articles of clothing. Please turn off your camera and mute your mic if you have to step away to do anything private. And of course, let's keep our language PG-13 as best we can. There is no pressure to be funny or clever. You're enough just the way that you are. Improv is a process, not a product. So we're just going to relax and have a good time. And we're going to discover what that's about, what improv is for us together. Cool? Questions? No? Okay. Let's do some improv. All right. So what I want to do is we're going to just do some warm-ups. We're going to do a quick warm-up. I need to warm up because I'm like in serious, rules and expectation mode reading. So I have to loosen up and get silly and get weird. So let's do this. We're going to do our smell the pizza, blow on the pizza. So we got 2 slices of pizza. Hold them in your hand. One is your favorite slice of pizza. The other is your other favorite slice of pizza. We're going to inhale, smell this slice of pizza, and then blow on this slice of pizza. And then breathe in, smell this pizza, and then blow on this pizza. One more time this side. And blow on this pizza. Very nice. Now, we're going to put our pizzas down. I want to try another visualization of breathing. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to imagine there's a big, heavy lead ball. And it's right at the top of our body, right at our chest. And it's as we breathe out, that ball is going to drop and push all the air out of our lungs. So we're going to take a big, deep breath and let that ball push all that air out. And just imagine that lead ball drifting all the way down, all the way down. And then when it gets to the bottom, there's no air left. That ball rolls off. All right? I'm trying to get you in here, Marilyn. I'm trying. Poor Marilyn's been like pounding on the firewall to get in. It's working. All right, breathe in. Big lead ball and pushing all the air out, pushing down, 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 and then that ball rolls off. Okay, very nice job. Let's do some character warm up real quick. I want you to sit like you're sitting. Recognize how you're sitting right now. This is you sitting. Notice that. Notice how your feet are placed. Notice how your posture is. Notice how where your legs are. And notice where your body weight is in the chair. Okay? I want you to notice all these things because I want you to change one of these things. Okay? Go ahead and do that now. Change something about the way that you're sitting. Just change one thing. Drop something, lift something, move something. Just change one thing that you're doing while sitting. And now I want you to take this in and ask yourself, What else is different because I did this? Maybe when you turn like this, oh, I just kind of feel like, I don't know, whatever, right? I made one change and it inspired another change. So what other change does that bring out in you? Let that change become the character and slowly kind of build out. So now that you're just sitting a different way, you become a different person. Who is this person that's sitting like this, right? If I did this, who is this person? What else happens? Well, this person sits like this. I kind of feel like their mouth is open a lot. And they're just kind of slack-jawed. So I want to kind of build that in, right? What else can we do? I see a lot of people looking at me and not a lot of people being a character. Get into it. Get into it. Who is this character? Who is this person? Sit this way. Let that character flow down into your feet. What does that do? Do your feet change? If this person sits like this, do your feet stay exactly the same? No, change those feet to match the rest of the character. Put that character in your face. Change your mouth to be the mouth of that character. All right, feel this person. And now your mics are muted, so I can't hear you. I want you to just say something that this person might say. And then you can't be wrong. So what might this person say? I want a salad. All right? Doesn't matter. Whatever you think that person says. Go ahead and whatever that, just feel it. Yeah. I like that. Some of you have, I see that Harris has got a little bit of a physical movement, almost like a repetitious movement. Really good for recalling a character, being a character. Very nice. All right, sit as you again. Go back to you. Okay, be comfortable as you. All right, now you can change anything. It doesn't have to be anything that we see on the screen. It could be your feet. It could be your hips, your waist. I don't know. Whatever it is to you. I want you to change one thing again, something completely different. Change another thing. Change your physicality, bring it up into your chest, into your arms. Where are your arms now that you've changed this one thing? Where are your legs now? And then bring that character up into your face. What is the physicality of this character? And then change your voice too. Do they have a higher pitch, a lower pitch? Right? The first thing in improv is we want to give ourselves something to work with. Become a different character. And you're going to become a different person. You're going to be able to say dialogue. It's just going to flow because you're giving yourself all these gifts to start, right? Put your mask on before you can put on your neighbor's mask. So, and that's what we're doing. We're putting a mask on. We're being something else. So we made that change. Feel it. Bring it up in your body. And take your time with this. Doesn't have to be fast. Slowly build the character. What's slow to you is what feels like a minute to you is seconds to someone watching. So you get plenty of time. Build that character. Put it in your face. And now I want you to say something as this character. What might this person say? That is a very nice suit. I like your suit. That's it. And this isn't a pretty character. Look at this. This isn't attractive, but it's funny, right? Because if a character has got a little bit of double chin, that's funny. So just make yourself ugly. Ugly is funny. All right, very nice job. Come back to yourself. We'll do one more of these. One more. Notice we're making little tiny changes. We're not making a big change. We're making one change, and we're letting that change influence us. Let's do an example of that by saying we're going to use our hands, okay? And I want you to do something, pick a hand, left or right, and I want you to pick a repetitive motion that you can do. I will do one repetitive motion. Okay, that's one repetitive motion. But you can do anything else. Anything else. Just pick something to do with this hand. Something repetitive. Good. Keep that. Whatever you have, I want you to keep it. Good. I like this. Yep. Yep. Okay. Now I want you to let that kind of inform you, right? Let this action inform you. Who is this person? Where is this going, right? If this is the action they're doing, or this is the action, what does their face do? What does that character's face do? If someone's doing this, what is the point of view this person has? How do they feel? What emotions am I feeling right now as this person? Where are my legs? What's my body posture? Is it hunched? Is it straight? Is it off kilter? right? Just from that physicality. Yeah, what are we doing with our mouth? What are we doing with our eyebrows? Put the character in your face. Nice. Okay. Now say something as this person, their point of view, and make that a statement. Sometimes it's natural for humans to ask questions in new environments, especially improvised, made-up environments. It's natural. So we're going to kind of go against that and create a go-to move for ourselves, which is make statements. We're going to try and make statements. I am this, right? I feel this. It is this. Making statements is going to help us build these characters, build their point of view. All right, nice job. Drop that down. Give yourselves a round of applause. Very nice job. All right, let's turn our microphones on because we're going to do a short form game today. I'm going to teach you, if you don't know it, I'm going to teach you a short form game. And hello. Welcome back. This game is called, I'm going to explain it and then we're going to do it while we're in here. But it's called 185. It's one of my favorite short form games. It's really silly. But it does take a little memorization. The good thing about 185 is by the time we've done it a couple of times, you're going to memorize the opening. So the way the short form game works is I'm going to get an object and we're going to create a joke that's going to end on a pun based on the object. Okay? A pun is a play on words. Puns take a little bit of brain exercise. If you're not used to making puns, it's, I think, improvisers' drug of choice. I don't know an improviser who doesn't love terrible puns. Terrible puns are also a really great example of the bravery you have as an improviser. You can just make a terrible joke, a dad joke, if you will, and it's great. It's just very freeing. So that's really what this is. They're dad jokes. So 185, and I'll pick an object. So I'll say 185. Well, why don't someone else yell something out? Just can be any sort of object, something maybe you used today or you have in your room. You can just yell something out. What's
Copiers.
that? Copiers?
Yeah.
Pictures.
Pictures? Okay. So I'm going to say 185 pictures walk into a bar. And the bartender says, whoa, I'm not serving 185 pictures. And the 185 pictures say, why not? And this is the part that you make up. All of this is rehearsed. All of this is memorized except for this part. I'm going to make up the pun. I'm going to say, because every time you come in here, you frame people. Thank you. No, please stop, please. So that's the joke, right? I'm explaining. I'm over explaining it. So 185 pictures walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm not serving 185 pictures." 185 pictures say, "Why not?" Well, because every time you come in here, you frame people. Okay, pictures have frames. That's it. That's as deep as this goes. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the first part. I want you to understand how this works, and then there's an extra added challenge to this game that is, I think, so awesome and so fun. So we have pictures. So who thinks they've got this figured out? They want to give it a try. What do we got? John.
I got it.
John's ready. All right.
Okay. Yeah, we've been doing this game for a while.
Yeah.
185 pictures. Walk into a bar.
A
Says
little,
bartender.
A little in my ear.
Sorry. Okay. All right. We're a
I can hear
comedy
you.
group.
I can hear you. You're good. Yeah.
Okay. 185 pictures. Walk into a bar. Says bartender, give me a drink. And the bartender says, we don't serve 185 pictures. Why not? Because every time you come in here, everybody freezes.
Yay! Very nice. That's it. Okay. Very good. Very good. Does anyone else have one for pictures?
Go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, Rach? Yep.
185 pictures go into a bar. The picture said, "Give me a drink." The bartender says, "We don't serve 185 pictures. Why not?" Because you're too painty.
All right.
Colorful.
Very nice.
Colorful.
Very nice.
Painty, I don't know.
I like painty. No, I like, you said painty. I'm on board with painty.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we say. What's important is that we go through it and we come up with something. We say something. That's what's really important. Remember, it's not about being funny. Funny is a byproduct. What we're working on right now is the muscle to say the first thing that comes to mind. Okay? So don't worry about whether or not it's funny or entertaining. What you're working on is a muscle most people are afraid to work, which is, I'm just going to say the first thing that comes to mind. I got to say something. I'm going to say something right now. Right? All right. So 185 pictures. We'll move on and we'll do another object. Now this is a performance game, so there's a lot of tricks involved. We keep moving because if something doesn't hit, we move on to another one. But that's all show stuff. We don't have to worry about that. We don't have a show for a while. All right. So let's do this. I have some tea. My wife brought me some tea. So that's our next word is tea. We'll say tea bags. 185 tea bags walk into a bar. And the bartender says, behave yourself, John. And the bartender says, I'm not serving 185 tea bags. And the 185 tea bags say, why not? And the bartender says, because every time you walk out of the bar, you fall over. The stairs are too steep. You steep tea. Anyway. All right. So tea bags. Tea, anything tea related. Who's got one? 185 tea bags. And we're learning this, so remember, if you want to just run through it. That's good too. This is a class, not a show. 100. Yeah, go for it.
185 tea bags walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm not serving you 185 tea bags. The tea bags are like, why not? And the bartender's like, because every time you come in there, you're always steaming. You're too steaming hot.
You're steaming. Nice. It's tea bag steam. You get it. We get it, right? Ricky, I'm going to throw you on the spot. I want you to do one, and I don't care if you bomb. Let's hear it. Nope, I'm not going to buy it that the mic is off. Nice try. I know. Oh, no. Oh, your audio is not on.
Put us back on.
Oh.
You hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so 185 tea bags walk. Bartender says, I can't serve 185 tea bags. Tea bags say, why not? You're just too damn hot. You always come in and you blow shit up.
There you go. Nice. That's great. That's great. You're too damn hot, right? Tea's hot. That's it. That's the whole joke. Nice job. And really, it's just remembering that opening line, I think, is the hardest part. So anyway, that's 185. I just wanted to go through that a little bit with everybody so you can see what short form games are. And what we need to do as an audience or as fellow performers is we don't necessarily cheer. We just make this sound. Ah. And I think that's the best sound to make, right? So I'm going to do another one, and it might be terrible because I'm going to get the suggestion and I'm going to immediately try to do a joke. And that's the real power of this game is I don't know what the joke is. I'm going to have to build it as I'm talking, right? So it's going to be very on the fly. But what I want you all to do is I want you all, as soon as I'm done, no matter whether it's good or bad, I want you to go, ah! And that's it. All right, let's try it. Let's do a practice ah. 1, 2, 3. Ah. All right. I love it. All right. So let's get another object. First object I hear, we're going to just go for broke.
Blanket.
185 blankets walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm not serving 185 blankets. And 185 blankets say, why not? And the bartender says, because every time you come in here, you always make me feel down, comforter. Aww. All right. So what I did there is really the power of this and really the power of improv is I don't know if it's going to be funny. I don't have time to think about it. I have to just go. And then while I'm telling the joke, that's how much time I have to kind of go, blankets, down comforters. Okay, here we go. And I don't have time to second guess that choice because it's go time. Does anyone else want to give that a try? Instantly telling the joke. No pause. Just like I did it.
I think I got one.
You think you got it?
185 blankets walk into a bar.
No, it's got to be different. It's got to be different.
What?
This challenge, I'm going to give you a different word. Okay, so let's do this first. John, hold on. Ricky went first. So Ricky, I'm going to give you a word, and you're going to.
Sorry, Rick.
It's all right. All right, ready, Ricky? And your word is rocks.
185 rocks walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm not serving 185 rocks. 185 rocks say, why not? The bartender goes, because you've killed too many damn people.
Rocks kill people. Oh, very nice. All right, John, your word is ocean.
185 oceans walk into a bar, says, bartender, give me a drink. We don't serve 185 oceans because you always leave everybody thirsty.
Oh, very nice. So
thirsty.
So it's not about right. It's not about coming up with something great. It's about coming up with something now, right? That's what we're really working on. That muscle. All right. Let's see it. Rachel, you want to give it a try?
Yeah.
All right. 185 bicycles.
185 bicycles on fire. Bicycle say, Bartender, give me a drink. We don't serve 185 bicycles. Why not? Because you're too wheel. You wheel too much.
No. Very nice. And Harris, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Flat screen TVs.
185 flat screen TVs walk into the bar. The bartender says, I'm not serving you 185 flat screen TVs. The TVs are like, why not? The bartender's like, because you hurt my eyes.
All right. Very nice. Nice job. Really impressive. So that's that game. That's 185. And that's what makes it thrilling to play, because you don't have time to really think of something. You got to be ready to go. Especially if you're the host. The host always has to go first. So you get the suggestion from the audience, and then I just do one because I have to bomb. It gives the people on the back line time. Think about it. You could almost come up with one in that amount of time. Imagine if you had like 5 extra seconds. You'd come up with a really good pun. But that's just kind of how that works. That it's a muscle. Tonight you'll be thinking of more puns. I hope you do. I hope your dad jokes improve tenfold. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's get some. Let's do some scene work. I want to do this. I'm going to have Rachel and John. You guys are both in the same room, so I'll have you guys play together, and I'm going to put Harris and Ricky together to work on this. I want you to do this. I want you to make a statement to the other. Just a conversation. You're going to have a conversation with the other person, but here's the one rule. I want you to say yes, yes, before you respond to them. So let's do a quick example of this. Rachel, you and I will do an example of this together. Okay? Hey, Rachel. What'd you have for dinner last night?
Yes, it was.
Do you remember? What was it?
Chicken, I said.
Chicken? Yes, yes. I had chicken for dinner tonight too, and it was so good. I'm a big fan. We had chicken burritos.
Yes, that's cool.
So this is what I want you to do. I want you to say, like, that's cool, but then I want you to add something to it. So it's yes, yes. Like I said, yes, yes. I had chicken tonight too. I had chicken burritos. You'll say, yes, yes. Burritos are cool. And what else can you add to the conversation?
Yes.
No cheating. Look at Dad
That's
trying to help.
Just helping.
Dad trying to help. So do we understand the exercise? We can go back and forth. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Just keep the conversation going. But remember, whatever you hear from the other person, I want you to immediately say yes, yes. Okay? And then add to it. All right. So we'll just do that. An enthusiastic yes, and not yeah. Yeah has rounded shoulders. We want yes. Yes is finite. All right. So yes, yes. Very positive, very happy. These are positive, happy conversations. Give me a moment. I'm new to the Zoom. All right. Let's see. Okay. We'll just see how this
Is there someone that's trying to still get in?
goes. Is someone still trying to get in? Let me see if I can pull them up. No, we're good. All right.
You said before there's someone still trying to.
They must have given up.
They moved. Rachel. Okay. All right. So Rachel and John, you guys are going to work together, and because you're in the same room, it's going to be hard to break it up. And then Harris and Ricky, you guys are together. So we'll do this, and I'll call you back in just a few minutes. Just work on this. Yes, yes, back and forth. And for those of you at home playing the home game, you can play back and forth too.
Yes.
On our
Okay.
Facebook page. All right, so we're going to do an exercise, and it's called Yes, Yes. So the way that it works is I'm going to say something to you. You're going to say yes, yes, very enthusiastically, and then you're going to respond to me, and I'm going to say it back to you, yes, yes, and then we're just going to have a conversation that has to start with yes, yes. Okay?
I think so. All right.
All right, we'll give it a try.
Okay.
Um,
Yes, yes.
Well, the first one won't have a yes, yes. We'll start with this. So I'll say, oh, I love the stuff you have hanging on your wall.
Yes, yes. I know.
And add something to it. Tell me about the stuff on your wall. How you feel about it.
Yes, yes. I feel I really like the things on my wall. I got them when I went traveling.
Yes, yes. I collect things when I go traveling too. I've got some things hanging on my wall. I've got a painting with some motorcycles on it that I love.
Oh, yes, yes. That sounds cool. I see you like to collect things too.
Yes, yes. I don't like to have too much stuff because I don't want to clutter my house, but I do like collecting things that mean something to me.
Yes, yes, I too. But it does clutter my house.
Yes, yes. I'm always trying to make sure I get rid of the clutter. I want a nice, clean house.
Yes, yes. I wish I could be like that. I try to get rid of the clutter.
Yes, yes. I'm always trying to. It's never something I win. It's always a constant battle.
Yes, yes. I know what you mean. It is for me too.
Yes, yes. We're always trying to be better. We're always trying to improve. And that's just the struggle, I guess.
Yes, yes. I understand. A real struggle. I have that situation, so.
Yes, yes. There's good things too. There's a lot of really good things that happen though, outside of the struggles of cleaning.
Yes, yes. Sometimes you find things you were looking for.
Yes, yes. You always find those lost items that we didn't have before, or that we lost.
Yes, yes. And I think that's true.
All right, nice job. I'm going to call everybody back from that room, from their private rooms. Nice job with that. It can feel a little. It can feel a little bit like, what do we do now, right? Like kind of the conversation kind of ends, but it's a good way to keep the conversation going and throwing those yeses in there at the beginning.
I see I missed the exercise about walking in the bar. I like that one.
Oh, 185? Yeah.
I couldn't get on, but I heard everything, but I just couldn't get on.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened. I'm hoping it gets better. Well, we're going to keep doing it, so now we know the tablet's a better choice.
Tonight, anyhow. I never had the problem with the phone. I'll use the tablet or the computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. 1, 2, 3. How'd we do? Any questions, comments, concerns on that exercise?
We did
Fun.
marvelous, darling. Absolutely marvelous.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I found Marilyn.
Hi.
Hi, Marilyn.
Hi.
And Marilyn and I did the exercise together. So, you do that yes, yes. The real purpose of that is to just get that agreement muscle going, because agreement is somewhat difficult. You might find it to be difficult. It's easy to say, right? Agree with everything, but it can be
Right.
difficult. Our brains don't want to do it sometimes. So it's good to just get in that yes, yes mode. This is actually a sales trick. Salespeople try to get their customers saying yes, yes, so that they're in a more agreeable mood.
He's pitting parcels, so
Oh, yep, yep.
I'm a car salesman.
stop talking like that.
All right, so great job, everybody. We're gonna do another exercise. I want to just jump in and do a few more. Let me see. I want to make sure we have time for scenes. So this exercise is really fun. I like this one. It's called Clearly You're Asking, and what a great exercise. This is like a you can use this all the time in every improv scene, especially if you're a new improviser and you're in a scene with another new improviser. What do we do in improv scenes when we don't know what's going on? We ask questions, right? We want to ask questions. Well, what happens if someone asks you a question in an improv scene? What do? You don't know, right? Who are you? Where are we? What are we doing? You don't have the answers to those questions, right? What do you have? You have gifts. You have gifts that you can give your scene partner. That's your job. Your job is to give gifts to them. Their job is to give gifts to you. Sometimes they might not be able to give gifts, but you're going to learn how to always give gifts right now. Here's the secret. So, the secret to improv. For free? Oh, man. No. Clearly, you're asking. So, that's the name of this exercise. You're going to go in the room with your partner. You're going to take turns. And the way the turns are going to work is your partner is going to ask you a really mundane, empty question. Like, who are you? What time is it? Your response is always going to start the same. Well, clearly you're asking because, and you're going to give a reason why they're asking this question. So, for example, Harris, well, why don't you throw just a really a dumb question? Throw like a really empty question at me that I couldn't possibly answer in an improv scene.
Anthony, what are you doing here?
Clearly you're asking because you thought you were going to be alone and you were going to get to close the store all by yourself. So now we know a little bit more about what's going on, right? And now where did I get that information from? Well, I made it up, but I really more inferred it from watching Harris. The way Harris looked at me, the way Harris asked that question. Clearly he's asking because, right? I'm making a huge assumption about him. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to make an assumption about your partner and say, clearly you're asking. Now that I've done that, I'm only going to say one line of dialogue. Clearly you're asking because you thought you were alone and you got to close the store by yourself. That's the end of the exercise. Now I'm going to ask him an open question. What's today?
Well, clearly you're asking because you don't want it to be tomorrow, which is your grandma's funeral.
Terrible. So does everyone understand that exercise? Mm-hmm. Clearly you're asking. Cool. And now that there's like 4 boxes, we're just going to do 2 different rooms. And Rachel and John, you guys can share, right? You guys are open to sharing. All right. Excellent. If anyone has any questions, I will be here. Hang on. Welcome back.
Thanks. I pressed the button by accident.
That's
Right
okay.
here.
You're allowed to leave early.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can leave the room early.
I didn't mean to offend her. She got offended.
What happened?
We were mid-conversation. I pressed the button by accident.
Oh, well, you can apologize when she comes in the room.
I don't want to apologize.
What? Yes, you do.
So
Oh,
nice and
right.
spacious. That's the two of us.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at this. Look at all this room we have in here.
It's amazing.
So much bigger. Here they come.
Here they come to save the day.
Yeah. Okay. All right. How was that? Uh-oh, did we lose Marilyn? We lost Marilyn.
No,
Oh,
she's
God.
back again. No, she's
Oh,
back.
there she is.
Oh, here she's coming back.
There she is.
She's coming back. All right. I'm always worried. I'm always worried about losing people here.
Like we lost
Yeah.
we lost you a couple of times.
Yeah. It's a good thing I have a spare.
Yeah, anytime I call back the rooms, you can always hop out of the room and come back earlier than that. But I do build in that last minute, kind of like half 30 seconds. All right, let's see, Marilyn. All right, well, she might be back. All right, any questions about what we just did? Comments? No, we understand that.
Yeah. What's the difference between that and yes and? What's as far as technique and manner? You know.
Well, anything anyone says to you, you say yes to, right? Obviously within reason, of course. But if anyone's coming to you with an offer in a scene, you say yes, and then you add to that offer. Sometimes you don't have to add to the offer. Sometimes the answer, the best thing you can do is say yes to what's happening, right? So we have, for example, if someone's like, Steven, fill that hole in with dirt. Yes, sir. That's it. You just the and would be you start doing it, but you can just say yes. That's yes and as far as anything else, just say yes to everything that comes your way, every offer, and eventually you'll start anding. It'll be kind of automatic. Yes is the more important part, and it's kind of automatic. What this is doing is if you find yourself in a situation where someone asks you a question and you don't have the answer to it, you can flip it around and give it as a gift. And go, you don't have to answer the question is the point of the exercise. You don't have to come up with the answer. You can play the character. You can play the emotion. You can play the relationship, is what I mean to say. You want to play the relationship. You don't necessarily have to worry about the details. There's an improv scene where, or there's a saying where improvisers are fixing a bicycle and they're having a conversation or they're having an improv scene. And no one has ever walked out of that improv show going, I'm really glad they fixed the bicycle. Because it's not about what we get done in our improv scenes. Who cares? That's not what we're there to watch. What are we there to watch in an improv scene? Well, we're there to watch people discover, and we're there to watch people create characters that have relationships with each other, right? Or relationships with each other. I don't want to say relationships. I don't want to use this hand motion because I don't want to make it like combative. But sometimes there's friction in our characters. But sometimes it's like this, where the two characters are working together. So don't forget that too. That's the point of this exercise, I feel, is, clearly you're asking that because of this. Because a lot of times you're going to work with improvisers who are going to ask you questions. It's normal. It's natural. Don't be upset about it. What can you do to fix it? You can say, well, clearly you're asking because, and then you give them a gift back. Does that answer your question? You got it? He's got it? All right. That only took, how long did I talk? 20 minutes? Nice job. That's a new record for me. I'm cutting my times down.
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Ricky, you're saying something?
Yeah, my mic's off. Sorry.
Sorry.
So like when someone is asking you that question and you're starting to hear it, like as far as like the thought process that goes through your head, are you first sort of taking in how they're asking the question, while at the same time also the information that they're providing, and then you're kind of weaving a story based on both those two inputs?
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's one way to look at it. Just look at how they're talking to you. That's what we want in improv. You know, in real life, when you come to work and you know, your boss comes up to your desk and goes, "What time did you get in today?" Right? You want to look at them and say, "You really don't like me, do you?" Right? But you can't say that because it's real life, right? But in an improv scene, that's the right answer, right? We cut the fat and we go to we don't answer the question, we answer the way the question was asked, right? Because we want to cut to the meat of the relationship. Like, what is really going on? And why do we do that? Why do we cut the fat and get to the meat of the relationship? Because most improv scenes are 2 to 5 minutes at the most, or 30 seconds to 2 minutes, depending, right? So, like, let's get to it. What's this relationship? What's the drama of these two people, right? Let's not, beat around the bush. We don't have time. And no one wants to see that because we beat around the bush in real life all the time, you know? But yeah, listen to how they're saying it. And that way you don't get thrown off, because it's easy to get thrown off and be like, oh, we gotta figure out the details. And it's like, don't figure out the details, because I don't figure out the details in my improv scenes. I can't work that hard. All right, let's do another exercise. We only have time for one more. Let's just freeform it. I want you guys to get some time to do some scenes. Rachel and John, whoever ends up with Rachel and John, you're gonna do a 3-person scene. So that'll be fun. Remember, with 3-person scenes, be very patient in your scenes, because it's 3 people instead of 2 is like a big difference. So make sure we're nice and patient, listening to each other. All right, let's do it. Let's jump in those rooms. One, two, yep, there we go. And for all of you who are watching this, thank you very much for watching online. If you want to participate or do the exercise, but you don't want to be in the Zoom room, I totally understand. You can watch this from the internet, from the live stream. This is every Monday, and I do it every Monday, and it works just like you're seeing here now, obviously. If you want to do it, go to the website, go to theimprovview.com, and go to our drop-in class page, and there's a little form you can fill out, and that email goes right to me. It just has your name and your email, and then we'll put your email on a special mailing list just for this class. So we don't send a lot of emails out anyway on our newsletter, especially right now. But if you sign up for that, you'll get access to this drop-in class, and it's free, and it's every Monday. Hey, hey. Is that enough time for you in those rooms?
Yeah, actually, we had just finished our scene, and then the message popped up.
Yeah? All right. Cool. I was just still trying to gauge how much time should I leave people for scenes, but you know, you can always start a new scene after you finish your first scene. There's no limit to the amount of scenes.
Yeah.
I'm going to... I'll wait till the rest of the group comes in. I was looking forward to this all day.
It's funny.
I was excited. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Marilyn, for being here. Oh, you're muted.
Thank you for letting me in so late.
Oh, yeah, of course. Hey. Cool. Well, that is... how was that for everybody? Any questions, comments? Good? Doing some
that
scenes?
was fun, yeah.
Fun.
We came up with some good ideas.
Good, good.
We had some, interesting ideas.
Awesome. Before we go, I do want to just share a couple of things with you. The first is the link to this class to sign up. I'm going to put it in the chat here. It's theimprovu.com /improv-drop-in-class. But if you go to the website, theimprovu.com, and click on drop in, that's where the sign up form is, as you know. But if you have anyone else that's interested in taking this class, I ask that they sign up, because we're trying to keep it a little more secure, so people sign up through the website. Your information, obviously, isn't shared except with me and my wife, who runs the spreadsheet. So if you have anyone who might be interested in this class, the link's going to change every week. You'll get a new email. Usually you'll get your email Monday by around 3 p.m. Because I have a lot of late signups on Monday, so I don't want to make sure I send the email out as late as possible for those people who signed up kind of late. And I don't want to send it out at 9 a.m. and then I have like 15 people sign up, and then I have to send another email. My wife, who also sends the emails, doesn't like that. So she doesn't want...
Later, you can.
Yeah, send it as late as I can. The other thing, too, is if you... this class, as you know, is completely free. I'm happy to do it. I love doing it. I'm really glad you guys are here. If you want to make a donation to ImprovU, I put the link in there. That money goes to ImprovU, helps us pay for the hosting and the service, and that sort of thing. If you have a rich friend who has a lot... I have all this money, I don't know what to do with it. You can send them that link. But that's it. Sales pitch over. Any other questions or comments you want to make? Any positives that you want to say before we end tonight?
Great job, everybody.
Yeah.
Harris is in my my ongoing advanced Belvedere class, and I'm really glad he's here tonight. And I'm glad all of you are here tonight. Thank you for being here. Rachel, John, it's good to see you again. And thank you guys for being here. Have a wonderful evening, and hopefully I'll see you next Monday.
Awesome. Thank you, Anthony.
Cool. Great work, everybody.
Good to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, Anthony,
Yes, sir.
is it better if we're on 2 different devices next time?
Yeah, that would be best. That way you both have a chance to play with different people, and we can really split you up and have you as, the two-person scenes.
All right. I didn't.
Cool.
Okay. You're gonna. I didnn't get the email. It's like I sort of had her forward her email to me. Her.
Okay, well, that's okay. I'll put you on the email list, so we'll get you on the next one.
All right. Great.
Cool. Do you want to? Here, I'll put my email in the message
In the chat.
in the chat,
And then you put yours.
and just email me here, Anthony@theimprovu.com, and I'll add you to the list.
Okay. Great.
Did you
Cool.
put it in the chat? Or?
I did. You should see it in the chat. Oh wait, that's everyone in the waiting room. So none of these messages went to anybody.
Oh, shit.
How's that? Oops.
Okay.
Nope.
There. Oh, this. Oh,
Look at this.
Anthony.
Nope. It's the same. Hang on a second.
all right. I was gonna put it on down there. I'm sending the. Oh, you
There we
write
go.
it. You wanna write it?
No, you wrote it.
It's just my name, Anthony, @theimprovu.com.
There. You do.
It's custom.
Okay.
It's custom email.